Alright, y'all, it's your boy Trey.
I see an icon, a showstopper, but they not gonna believe me cause I'm just a junior. So I tell them find a wife and a daughter.
Alright, y'all, it's your boy Trey, man. Today we got low-key the biggest video of the year because this is my top 10 albums of the year. So I'm not doing the top 10 rap albums of the year because I'm like, low-key, it wasn't even no like fantastic rap albums that like, it wasn't 10 rap albums this year that impressed me a lot. So yeah, this is what we got. This week, an honorable mention. Ooh, I want to get some honorable mentions, man. Shout out Drake for All the Dogs. Oh, that album is on my list. Shout out Drake. Shout out Lil Durk, Almost Healed. Like, I mean, those albums set it off by Offset. Shout out that album. Shout out Nas with Magic 3. Magic 3 was pretty good. Shout out Quavo with Rocket Power. Shout out ESTG with El Toro. Shout out Tyler Childers. Rustin' in the Rain, even though it's kind of mid. But, you know, we ain't going to hate on them. We ain't going to hate on them too much. But, yeah, those didn't make my list. There's a lot of albums that didn't make my list. But I feel like my list is pretty fluent. Like Steven, they say, it's fluent. But, yeah, those were some honorable mentions. Let me know some albums down below that were y'all favorite of the year, and we're going to hop right into it. At number 10, we got Austin by Post Malone. For me, this album was my first time hearing Post Malone, I would say, be so vulnerable on an album. Like, you got the album starting off with Don't Understand, which is a song about like him saying, I don't understand why you don't love me. Like, I don't understand why you love me so much. I don't even love myself. You got Chemical, Morning, Something Real. You just got, like, man, Social Light, Laugh It Off, Green Thumb, like Texas T. You got Enough Is Enough. You got Speed Meter. You got a lot of good songs on there. And it's just like, this dude was so vulnerable on an album. Like, I've never seen Post Malone that vulnerable on an album, I believe. And it was just a great listen. Like, it's called Austin because that's Post Malone's name. I really didn't know that. Like, if y'all knew that, let me know down below. But I didn't know Post Malone's name was Austin, so that was pretty cool to see. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty good album. I had to put it on my list. I really liked it. So that's at number 10. At number 9, we got Leather by Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson, this was the first album I've ever listened to by Cody Johnson. This dude is amazing. Like, Dirt Cheap, that's one of the best songs of the year as far as country. Like, you just got him talking about his family on here and what it's like being a father. It was one song on here, I forgot the name of it. He's talking about defending his family, how he let some dudes leave out his house. Like, he had 2 dudes break into his house and he defended his family with a gun, but he let the guys go. Like, just, man, watching my old flame burn out. Oh my gosh, that song is so fire. And even, bro, Whiskey Bent with Jelly Roll, that introduced me to Jelly Roll and made me listen to a Jelly Roll album. Like, I really liked it a lot. Cody Johnson did his thing. A couple features on there. I really loved it. Like, I liked it a lot. But that's at number 9. Let me know down below what you think about Cody Johnson. Leather, I thought that was a pretty good album. Even the self-titled song, Leather, was so beautiful. So at number 8, I got Nostalgia by Rod Wave. To me, this is Rod Wave's best album, so I had to include it in the list. For me, Rod Wave has slowly gotten better each album for me. Like, this album was so amazing. You're getting some of Rod Wave's best bars. You're getting some amazing singing, some great harmonizing, and some amazing samples the one he got sued for. And I was just fine. Like Long Journey, Call Your Friends, HG4, Come See Me. The most viral song on here, Turks and Caicos. I hate that song. That song is so bad. But it blew up. I mean, it ain't for me. You got the Great Gatsby, Keep It G, 2018 with Sadie Jean. Like, just so many beautiful songs on here by Rod Wave. I think this is his best album. Like, I think this is Rod Wave's best album, and I'm gonna stand on that. I literally love Rod Wave. This dude dropped one of the best rap albums this year to me, honestly. But it's one that's better. At number 7, we got Generational Curse by Ice Cold Bishop. Y'all, Ice Cold Bishop, this dude dropped a mini Good Kid, Mad City, and I'm sure he didn't even try to. I mean, I know he probably got influenced by Kendrick or something, but just this album, this dude is talking about what life was for him, trying to break that generational curse. Like, it took me a while to notice that the cover art to this album is someone laying down, dying essentially with blood coming from their hand. Like, this dude on this album was so vulnerable, telling us about his life and what he been through, what he's seen, bro. And just so many different voices, flows from Ice Cold Bishop on here. The production was phenomenal. Literally, this was arguably the best rap album this year, arguably. I also want to get this is an honorable mention I should have said. Tizo Touchdown, Where Do You Sleep at Night? I really love that album. But like, Ice Cold Bishop literally gave us one of the most amazing experiences for an album ever, bro. Like, it literally took me back to Good Kid, Mad City, not because he stole it or anything, but because of the curation of the album. It was so perfect and just so amazing. I literally love Ice Cold Bishop. That dude, I want to get him on an interview one day, because that dude has so much talent, and I can't wait to see him blow up even more in the future. I think next year is his year, for real. But next up, y'all, we got at number 5. No. At number 6, we got The First Time by The Kid Laroi. Like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, The Kid Laroi, this is his best project. It's so complete. I feel like this is his best project because it's a focused album. It's him talking about getting his heart broken again. But this is the crazy part. This is him getting his heart broken and the process of it, and now what he's feeling. Like, it's all focused on one thing and one person. And it's crazy. We've seen him in a relationship the last few years, so we all know who that one person is. But it's just so crazy that this album is inspired by that. And it was so good, bro. Like, the first 4 songs literally are flawless. Sorry, Bleed. The best song on the album is Bleed. Like, he said, "How did your heart mend so easy? Mine still bleeds." Like, that is so beautiful. I mean, it's not beautiful that his heart got broken, of course, but just such a beautiful album of him just explaining what happened. Like, I don't know if anyone knows this, but the Kid Laroi dropped a song called I Guess It's Love that was supposed to be on The First Time, and it didn't make it because I think they broke up in that time. So I don't know if that's true or not, that song was supposed to be on the album, but I think that is the reason why it's not on the album, because they broke up. Like, it's so crazy. I remember that song, I Guess It's Love. I wonder, is that even still on his YouTube page? I guess it's Love. Yep, it's still on his YouTube channel with the girl. So it's so crazy. I thought this was gonna actually be on the album, but it wasn't. Let me see. I'm gonna read some of the comments. Teenager. I guess it's love. Crazy how they broke up after together 3 damn years. Dang, they were together 3 years. That's crazy. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm rambling on too much. But yeah, man, that was one of the best albums of the year for me. At number 5, though, we got Let's Start Here by Lil Yachty. This is literally by far one of the best listening experiences I ever had on the channel. Like, it was so fire to hear Lil Yachty try out a whole new sound. Like, this dude, legit dropped one of the best albums this year. And it was so different. It was alternative. You got Lil Yachty singing a lot. You got some nice features. Daniel Caesar was one of them. I forgot who the other ones are. It's the only one I can remember. But you just got Lil Yachty trying out so many different sounds on here. And it worked out for him. This literally brought him an audience for this entire year. Like, Lil Yachty had one of the best years of 2023. And, like, I hate to see people hating on him because this dude literally did something so different than no other person would do. No other rapper would do. Literally no other rapper would do. Like, and it's just crazy to see, bro. But, yes, I definitely really, really loved this album from him. And I feel like Lil Yachty is going to have some good years coming up for him, really. Really, I really do feel like that. But let me see. Next up at number 4, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, this album almost didn't make the list. I listened to this album super late in the year, and it was really, really recently. We got at number 4, we got Michael by Killer Mike. If you don't know who Killer Mike is, you sleeping, because that dude is fire. This is literally an OG. Like, I'm trying to screenshot the album cover. This is literally an OG that I discovered in 2023. Y'all, this album was so beautiful. This is why this is number 4 for my top albums of the year. Killer Mike rapped so well on here. The features were perfect. He got Andre 3K, Future, Young Thug, CeeLo Green, like Ty Dolla $ign, 2 Chainz. Bro, you got so many fantastic features. Ty Dolla $ign, I said that. He got Ty Dolla $ign and 2 Chainz. You got Jid on here, T.I., Jacquees, Young Nudie. Like, just so many amazing songs. And Killer Mike, nobody stole the show from Killer Mike. Nobody stole the show. He kept it and ran with it, bro. Like, this was so fire. Like, this made me a fan of Killer Mike. And I'm definitely going to be checking him out years and years to come. And going back to some of his older music, because I know he's been around for a long time, so I definitely got to check out some more music by Killer Mike, man. This dude is phenomenal. Like, I don't know why this was my first year hearing him, but it won't be the last. I gotta go back. But yeah, number 4, we had Michael by Killer Mike. Number 3, this might come as a surprise, we got Higher by Chris Stapleton, man. So this album was so amazing. Literally, it could have been the best country album this year, but somebody else took it from him. You feel me? But to see Chris Stapleton, like, just improvement. Like, I've heard some of his songs, just the improvement of his singing, just his vulnerability. Like, he included his wife a lot throughout this project. Like, it was so fire to see and listen to a full Chris Stapleton album for the first time. This is the only Chris Stapleton album I've listened to. I've heard some songs, of course, but, like, just to hear him, man, this dude literally outdid so many country artists who are considered big stars. I mean, he's considered a big star, too. His song is played at every wedding. The Tennessee Whiskey, that's played at every wedding, probably. But just to see Chris Stapleton just deliver a phenomenal album was so amazing. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so glad I started listening to Chris Stapleton. Like, man, so many fire and amazing songs on here. I think my favorite song, I love the intro. What am I gonna do? I love Higher. I love White Horse, of course. I think I'm in love with you. Loving You on My Mind. Like, so many amazing songs from Chris Stapleton on here. What can I say? Number 3 for me on the year. And number 2, though, this is no surprise. Utopia by Travis Scott. The best rap album this year to me, by far, by a mile, too. Like, just the just the many bangers on here. Like, it's so many hits on here. You can't even count them for us. So many hits. Just Travis flowing, just the production, like, man, and really going to his concert twice was so amazing. This dude puts on a show. If you haven't been to a Travis Scott concert, you're missing out. I'm telling you the truth. But like, just to listen to a full Travis album and just be so blown away. Like, this was the first album I've ever listened to by Travis Scott. I know I was late to the party, but hey, I'm here. But it was so amazing. Like, Travis isn't the best rapper, which is what I realized, but this dude flows, cadences, and all that is just so amazing. His production is phenomenal. But like, it was just so great to see, though. I really loved it a lot. I think my favorite song off of Utopia is I Know. I know, I know, I know. But yeah, so many fire songs on there on Utopia for Travis Scott. I legit became a fan after the first song, Hyena. Hyena is also the best intro for a concert ever. Like, just that beat was just. It was so fire, y'all. It was so fire. But my number one album of the year Bryan by Zach Bryan. Y'all, this album was legit the best thing my ears was able to listen to this year. This dude is so phenomenal, and it's so crazy how he doesn't miss. Like, it's so crazy. This dude was so good, he dropped an EP a few weeks later and outsold people's albums with 6 songs. Like, it's so crazy how good this dude is. Literally, every song on this album is good. Like, near flawless. Like, I think this album is flawless, actually. It wouldn't be my number one album if it wasn't, to be honest. Like, you got Summertime's Close, East Side of Sorrow, Hey Driver, Fear and Fridays, Holy Roller. Like, you got so many good songs on here and just a couple of features. And for this dude to carry on a 16-song track list like that, it's so fire. He carried this all by himself. Like, man, it was so beautiful. Just his voice. Even the beats were great. The guitar. Like, man, this Zach Bryan is the face of country right now. I know Morgan Wallen probably got the better numbers right now, but this dude is the face. And I do believe that, honestly. But, y'all, that's my top 10 albums of the year. I think I put together a pretty good list. I think you should listen to my list, honestly. Yeah, I think you should listen to my list. I think my list is better than your favorite podcaster's list. I think my list is pretty good. But y'all, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. I really enjoyed making this video. This is definitely one of my favorite videos to make now every year, because I wasn't always doing this. It's my second year doing it. So, guys, let me know down below, what is your favorite albums of the year? Comment down below, is my list good or is it decent? Let me know down below, because it ain't bad. My list is pretty fluent. Let me know down below, man. See y'all next video.